Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad to be back here posting videos for you guys. And I've got a good one for you here today. So it's been a little bit over a year since I started my first hybrid IT job, actually my first full-time IT job. And I wanted to give you guys a rundown of 10 benefits of working in a hybrid work environment in IT. So let's get into it. Number one is obviously going to be the improved work-life balance that you get working in a hybrid role. It really gives you flexibility. With you working from home, you obviously don't have a commute, and you have a lot more time in between tickets. In my case, I work for an MSP as an IT support technician. Your general workflow involves processing through a lot of tickets, working with many clients. In an MSP environment, you're exposed to many clients and many different types of technologies, and the ability to be able to work remote really gives you that perfect blend of working on hardware and working remotely on various issues is a great balance. And for those of you who are parents, having that extra time at home to spend with your kid and to be around your family, it just really is an amazing thing for your morale, and it really alleviates the possibility of reaching burnout early in your career. Another benefit of working in a hybrid schedule is increased productivity. You have fewer distractions around you. A lot of the times, those of us who work in a hybrid environment, we have our own little office or a space to work in, and it just allows you to really hone in on what you're doing and the work you're doing without having to listen to all of these side conversations in the office and things going around you, or even hearing other technicians on the phone. Just being able to focus on your work and do what you need to do, it really helps you stay productive. It also allows you to really structure how you're working through tickets. There have been times in the office where I've been getting ready to call someone, and there's a very loud conversation going on in the office nearby, and being able to focus on what the client is saying and being able to focus on the work, it gets a little bit difficult. Another benefit of working in a hybrid schedule in IT is it lets you structure your work in a more intelligent and logical, spaced out way. So in my role as a support technician, I work 5 days a week, 3 days remote and 2 days on site. Having that schedule really helps me to designate those 2 specific days that I'm on site to work on computer setups or troubleshooting physical hardware. It also allows me to take home any computers that I'm actively working on and seamlessly continue working without having to come into the office to work on the computer. Having that ability to structure my time a little bit more intelligently and less chaotically, it really helps me to be more efficient and to have a little bit more predictability, which really helps me, in my opinion. I like having a little bit of predictability in my schedule. It helps my brain feel more productive. It also gives me a lot more confidence in being able to tackle tasks in a timely manner. Just having that structure is really, really nice. Another big benefit of working remote is rather than paying for gas for 5 commutes to the office, I'm only paying for 2 a week. And whether you're working just 1 day remote and 4 in the office, or in my case, 3 days remote and 2 in the office, regardless, you're still saving money on that gas that you would be spending to drive into the office 5 days a week. So being able to save money in this economy, kind of a deal breaker. Another big benefit of working a hybrid schedule is, especially when you have people who are still in the office while you're working remote, you can coordinate with your team members to help you with any tasks, like remoting into computers that are in the office, being able to work from home, and having those people in the office to help you when needed. That's really nice. Versus if everybody's working remote and no one's in the office, it gets a little bit tricky. Maybe there's a computer in the office that you want to remote into, and if no one's there, you're kind of out of luck. So if you're in a hybrid work environment where you do have that mix of people working in the office and working remote, having that availability for people to help each other out remotely, it's really helpful. One thing many IT professionals struggle with, especially the further they get into their career, is burnout. And I touched on this a little bit just a bit ago. It's really easy to get burnt out if you're going into the office every single day of the week and you have that extra commute time. You have all the stresses that come with the overstimulation of all the sounds and the distractions around you in the office. And then you have that compounded with the occasional stress of working on certain tickets, or maybe you're working with a difficult client, and just having the ability to work at home and to focus on that one client and really double down on working on that one ticket that is really frustrating you without all the distractions around you. It does a lot of wonders for not getting burnt out. I can imagine people working in a fully on-site IT role. I can see how it would get very easy to get burnt out, especially with all the distractions. In my specific case, I get very overstimulated very easily. So having all the distractions in the office, I do notice on the days that I do work in the office, I do have a lot less energy when I get home rather than when I am working remotely and I just turn off the computer or flip on a game. It's so much easier for me to decompress and to recover from a hard day's work. Now, I'm not going to just talk about all the benefits of working remote as part of a hybrid schedule. After all, this is a video about the benefits of hybrid work rather than just remote work. Being able to work on site and remote, you get that ability to decompress. You have that work-life balance. But at the same time, when you go on site, you have the opportunity to interact with your teammates. You're in a more collaborative environment when you're around other people. So there is a benefit to being around other people in the office. Everyone is within walking distance to go ask a question. And especially when you're starting out in IT, maybe this is your very first role in IT, being able to go ask your more experienced teammates questions and having someone there to walk you through things that you're just getting introduced to, really helpful. It's really helpful to be able to have someone there to be able to help you and walk you through things. It really is a great thing. Another big benefit of working in a hybrid schedule is I feel like it helps you build higher trust with your clients. In my situation, when I'm in the office, I'm usually a little bit closer to the clients that we work with. So being able to quickly dispatch out to a location to help with anything that's going on site, it's really a crucial component to building that trust with the client. Because rather than them just seeing you in a chat window or hearing your voice on the phone, they see the real you. They can actually build a relationship with you, and there's more of a sense of collaboration between you and the client, and it really helps to build that rapport that MSPs really need to succeed. And the last benefit I want to talk about here is the ability to work on certifications and the ability to study between tickets or whatever work that you're doing. Being able to capitalize on all the extra time that you have without distractions working from home, it does wonders. I can't tell you how many times I've studied during lunch break or during break or even between tickets. And a lot of the times that was the best and most efficient time for me to study because my brain was already in a mode to absorb information and in a problem solving kind of mode. So having that ability to capitalize on the free time in between tickets and work and also frees you up at the end of the day. If you don't want to study, you can just relax. You can boot up a game and just enjoy your night. And having that ability to rely on having a little bit of free time between work to devote to studying is a great thing. All right, guys, that was my top 10 benefits of working a hybrid schedule in IT. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Please look out for some new videos coming soon. I know I took quite a hiatus, but I plan to be releasing another video here soon, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, guys.